Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to our friends that are live in our Zoom room, also who are watching us on Facebook and on YouTube. We have a global community gathered today for just a complimentary journey to wherever Scott Milligan wants to bring us. My name is Sandra Champlain. We may or may not have met. I'm an afterlife explorer, passionate about helping people through grief. I have a book called We Don't Die, A Skeptic's Discovery of Life After Death. Also, We Don't Die Radio with over 350 episodes. And I'm very pleased. I was asked by iHeartRadio to create a new radio show, which is called Shades of the Afterlife. And I think there's 20 episodes as of tomorrow, which I'm amazed at. I want to welcome you here. In just a second, I'll introduce Scott. Scott is a great friend of mine, and about almost 5 years ago, I was introduced to two forms of mediumship that I didn't even know existed, which was trance and physical mediumship. Over the past several years, we've become friends. I've become friends with his spirit team, and this new world of spirituality has opened up for me, and I couldn't be any happier. And one of the practices is something called sitting in the power. So I'm going to turn it over to Scott, and he can talk a little bit about what it is and what maybe you can expect today. And we're just really, really grateful you're here. So over to you, Scott.
Thank you, Sandra, and thank you for everyone who has taken this time to join me in this journey. Now, I must be honest to you all, even though we've used a title called Sitting in the Power, I've got a feeling we're going to evolve it in some way. But at the heart of our intent is to become one with all thought, all atmosphere, and all life. Because when we sit in the power, we walk through many layers of understanding. And one is connecting with our friends from the invisible world, that then walking beyond that and becoming one with all life. Many times when I've sat in the power, I feel myself fall asleep, but it's not a physical sleep, it's called my spiritual sleep. And within that spiritual sleep is where I step within that psychic power, but then that psychic power becomes spiritualized. And therefore, when I am working as a medium, I've got that well to draw on, which keeps the door to eternity open. But sitting in the power for me is kind of being plugged into the juice, so to speak. It makes everything that is bad in my life, in my thoughts, better. And on some occasions when I've sat in that power, I've been reminded by people who have loved me and I've loved them, who are no longer physically by our side, but they walk with us in the invisible world. And that's family as well. But when we become aware of the spirit world, we are in that psychic stream. But I have to say, are we truly sitting in the power, or are we connecting to our loved ones? So if you have a moment during this sit-in where you feel you've gone completely away, so it feels like you've got jet lag, then we've done our duty. If you go into this and then become aware of your spirit friend, then so be it. Or if it's family member, so be it. So we are using the title Sitting into the Power, but we're going to stretch it a little bit. So I'm going to just say we're going to sit and expect nothing. And if we sit and expect nothing, we won't be disappointed. But whatever path we walk in a moment, because not even I know, but whatever flows, let it be what is needed. Take what is required, share with whatever you can. And so let's be friends, you and I, and let's just sit. Some people could call it meditation, and I will take you down a kind of meditative thought, but meditation and power are two different things. But I'm going to try and be the rule breaker and make sure the two streams meet like the river. So come on this journey with me and Sandra as we look to see where it leads. And for however long, no more than an hour, let us just relax. This is a gift from my soul to you. and hopefully it will draw close to us those beautiful people who walk with us. So I'm just going to start the music in just a moment, and we'll see where we go. I'm going to just dial down my lights. It's not necessary, but it just makes me concentrate more on that inner voice. That should hopefully lead you to a place of rest. So each of you here, as the music begins to play, just find a comfortable space where you can just let go of the fears and doubts, wants and desires, where any earthly concerns can loosen their grip upon your attention, so that you and I can walk together down a path of peace. But as we start our journey, let us fall into thoughts of opening ourselves up to those who walk unseen, but never far from our thoughts. As we take this moment just to remember the past, when a room was more full of laughter, a room was full of smiles, taking in just this moment, knowing that love can never die. Peace in which you used to hold now lives strong within our memories. So just take this moment, listening to the beat of your heart, to the rise and fall of your breath, knowing at this moment that stirs deep within you is a knowing at this moment that you are where you're meant to be. As with the rise with your breath, you give your body the permission it needs to relax. To let go and to surrender. The aches and pains of life may fade like the stars of old, bringing you a sense of peace as these words meet you in your place of rest. As my words come and go in the darkness of your mind, in the silence of your thoughts, let us paint a picture made from the colors of love and from experience. I would like you to imagine just for a moment, at the darkness that you see beginning to fade away. And as that curtain of night is drawn, I want you to see yourself standing next to a tree. The tree that has stood for every day and has felt the sun rise and watched the sun set. How this tree has felt the drop of rain to the warm touch of the sun. It has felt the gentle kiss of snow and danced in the breath of the wind. But still stands old and strong, connected to the earth and reaching for the stars. As you stand next to its strength, as silent, but a knowing, this tree will continue to grow, even though that nature mocks us with her beauty, and the leaves may turn a golden color. You know life will continue. As the rise and fall of your breath brings you a sense of peace, as the leaves may fall. Fall from a place of safety, and touching the soft earth. For every thought that falls like the leaves brings you a deeper peace. As this tree doesn't stand alone, but knows everything and everyone around. For as you breathe the air, you become aware that you are not alone yourself, but accepting a love that has always been, and reminding you that it will always remain. If if you find a comfortable space where you can sit and be at one, be it next to the tree or in the shadow of its beauty. Feel this sense of peace. As the gentle breath of the wind slowly finds its voice as it moves through the branches. The thoughts of eternity finds the words as it moves through your mind. As you continue to relax, relaxing more, that those who love you have stood by this tree, unknown to you, but you feel the love and the acceptance that peace and love have left their mark upon and can never be hidden or forgotten. As another wave of peace follows my voice to your heart, as we gently whisper together, I am here, I am yours. Those words that echo and are felt by many. The invisible world sends the ripple of love like a drop of rain disturbs the peace of the lake, causing it to reach out be aware of their love. Be aware of their peace. There may be a presence with you, or a knowing of peace. Be with it for now, as these words will softly weaken. Lose yourself in this moment. As the gentle leaves may fall, of a gentle kiss of the breath of the wind, just for a moment. as this journey has only just begun. Like the autumn leaves that have fallen, that has seen the brightest day and the darkest night. Any thoughts that have caused pain, let them fall, so they can be hidden. Any experiences, let them go. As you are the true master of your life, as those who know you and love you hold you in their thoughts and in their love. And in this time of reflection, we extend our thoughts to the beloved friends that guide us, who have walked the earth and now walk the path of eternity. As the stream of their love meets the river of your knowing, knowing that you who are here are gifted and loved. As we meet upon the rock of truth, we stand forever. As this tree has stood and has grown from the smallest seed into the mighty thing that we stand next to. You are loved, and you are held. Like the summer breeze that now turns to the autumn breath, our minds now change as these words come to disturb your rest. And that gentle curtain is drawn and fades away. Fades only for a moment, as you have left footprints in the path of progress, so you can always go and move further from where you were. Begin to deepen your breath. As your senses become aware of distractions, that gentle pulse, as you strengthen your thoughts, you deepen your breath, moving your fingers and your toes, lifting your shoulders a little higher with the breath and letting them fall to their place of rest. And when you can and when you're ready, you can always open your eyes and smile at those who sit in front of you, seen or unseen, as they are smiling back. If you like to have a little stretch, a little wiggle if you must. And for me, just to share these words with you. Your life is short upon this earth. And sometimes that we focus more on the imperfections instead of what we have. When you were born, people fell in love with you and held you when you were most vulnerable. They loved you for who you are. They imagined a life which you may grow into or grow out of. Those who held you may not stand physically with you, but they are here. And if it takes someone like me to remind you that death is but a bend in the road, then so be it. And if you need someone to remind you that you haven't been told today, let me be the first to say, you are loved. No one is forgotten. On the darkest of your day, the brightest do you shine. May peace be with you. May the path of progress rise to your feet, and may you rise to the challenge of giving those who have lost their voice the opportunity to speak with you and to others, so that we can remove the confusion of grief and replace it with the knowing of love. So take a deep breath in. And I want to thank you all for joining myself and Sandra on this quest to find the road of peace. Even though we may be strangers, you and I, we will always leave as friends. So stay safe, be strong, as I hand you over to the lovely Sandra, who has put this all together for us. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and from the depths of my soul for being you.
Thank you,
Take care.
Scott. Thank you, Scott. And thank you, everyone. Just a few quick announcements. Tomorrow we have our 90-minute demonstration of trance with Scott. So you're welcome to join us for that. On Monday, we're doing something very, very special. We've got a 3-hour part workshop, part event, 3 parts to it with Scott. There'll be a sitting in the power for sure. There'll be a trance demonstration for sure, but also he gets to share about what he loves and is passionate about. It's his journey as a physical medium, and it's just amazing, that world of mediumship. So we're very excited about that. And then the following Monday, we'll start our 4-week course with Scott on trance and the altered states. It's a wonderful opportunity for more of what we just had now, plus a whole bunch more to blend with that unseen world of your loved ones and your inspirers. So with that, our home base is wedon'tdie.com. You can click on the store or the calendar for any of the upcoming things, and be on the lookout, because we may just pop up again doing one of these dice sittings or sitting for healing. Who knows? But we love you. We thank you. Remember, you're very, very special, and you are surrounded by a team of people cheering you on in the unseen world. This life is the hardest part of our journey. but there is lots of love around. And always, you can join us on our complimentary Sunday gathering, which you can also find at wedon'tdie.com. Thanks again, Scott, and thanks again to all of you, wherever you may be. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.